Can you actually make money in laundromats? You've seen the YouTube gurus and TikTok entrepreneurs preaching about laundromats. Buy a laundromat and collect passive income while you sleep. The industry boasts a 95% success rate and 20 to 35% profit margins. But here is the reality that often gets overlooked. Starting a laundromat can cost $400,000 or more upfront, requires daily hands-on management despite passive income claims, and your monthly profit depends on hitting precise customer targets that most new owners completely underestimate. Today, we're breaking down the real economics of laundromat ownership. We'll show you every dollar of those massive startup costs, reveal what $20,000 monthly revenue actually nets you, and expose the daily management requirements that crush the passive income myth. The real startup costs. Let's dive into what it takes to build Bubs and Suds, a 3,000 square foot laundromat in Phoenix, Arizona, with 30 washers and 30 dryers that currently generates $20,000 monthly revenue. Newer commercial-grade washers generally run $5,000 to $7,000 per machine, while larger commercial washers can run $15,000. Commercial dryers start at $6,000 to $7,000 and can go up to $10,000. 15 standard washers at $6,000 each, $90,000. 5 large capacity washers at $12,000 each, $60,000. 20 commercial dryers at $6,500 each, $130,000. The payment systems for all your machines generally cost between $40,000 and $80,000. We'll budget $65,000 for modern card readers. Change machines, security, and seating cost about $15,000. Monthly rent payments can vary between $5,000 and $10,000 depending on the location and size of the laundromat. Lease deposit for 3 months, $24,000. Renovation and build-out, $50,000. Electrical and plumbing upgrades, $21,000. Business licenses and permits cost about $3,000. Insurance for the first year, $4,000. Legal and accounting setup, $5,000. Initial marketing campaign, $8,000. Working capital for the first 3 months, $12,000. That's a total startup cost of $482,000. Unless they are sitting on cash, they're financing this. As an example, at 8.5% over 12 years, that's $4,890 monthly payments before they wash their first load of laundry. Real-world money. Example. Let's look at what happens when Bubs and Suds hits $20,000 monthly revenue, a solid target for a 30-machine operation in Phoenix. To reach $20,000 monthly, they need washers generating around $10,670, dryers generating around $8,300, and vending machines bringing in about $570. What does that actually mean? Industry data shows every customer uses both a washer and dryer. Nobody just washes. At 2.6 turns per day, that's about 2,370 customer visits monthly, assuming each customer does 1 load of washing and 1 load of drying, with each customer spending about $8 per visit. That's 78 customers per day during 14-hour operations. 1 customer every 10.8 minutes, all day long. Their fixed monthly costs are loan payment, $4,890. Rent, $8,000. Insurance, $400. Base utilities, $600. Labor costs, $2,500. Total fixed monthly costs, $16,390. Now for variable costs. Water and sewer, $4,400. Electricity and gas, $1,200. Maintenance and repair of equipment can cost around $500 to $2,000 per month. We'll budget $1,200. Facility cleaning supplies, $200. Cost of goods sold for vending, $300. Credit card processing at 3% of revenue, $600. Total monthly variable costs, $7,700. Here's the profit reality. Monthly revenue, $20,000. Variable costs, $7,700. Gross profit, $12,300. That's a 61.5% margin. But their net profit is gross profit minus all other associated costs. So that's $12,300 in gross profit minus $16,390 in fixed costs, which equals a net profit of negative $4,090. That's a negative 20% margin. Wait, they're losing money at $20,000 revenue. They need $26,650 monthly just to break even. To break even, they need to hit $26,650 revenue per month. That's 110 customers per day. One customer every 7.7 minutes. 0 slow days, equipment downtime, or seasonal dips. For a healthy 25% profit margin, they need $44,900 monthly revenue. That's 185 customers per day. One customer every 4.5 minutes. Their $482,000 investment generates $11,230 monthly profit. That's a 28% annual return. Bubs and Suds could boost revenue by adding wash and fold services, expanding operating hours to capture early morning and late night customers, or partnering with local hotels and restaurants for commercial laundry contracts. The reality check. Let's talk about the success factors. Laundromats are recession-resistant. People will always need clean laundry. They offer strong profit margins once established, typically between 20% and 35%, which is pretty impressive for a small business. They boast a high success rate of 94.8%. And it's a scalable business model where multiple locations compound returns. But here are the hidden challenges. You need massive upfront capital, $400,000 or more with high financing payments. Equipment breakdowns cost $120 to $500 each service call. This is not actually passive income. You need daily management, cleaning, and customer service. And utility costs eat your profits. 22% or more of revenue goes to water, electricity, and gas. So what's the money-making likelihood? I'd give it a 6 out of 10. This works for entrepreneurs with $400,000 or more in liquid capital or excellent credit. People willing to actively manage daily operations. Investors focused on long-term cash flow over quick returns. And those who can secure prime locations near apartments or colleges. You should avoid this if you're seeking true, passive income with minimal involvement. If you're a first-time business owner without substantial capital reserves. If you expect immediate profitability or quick ROI. Or if you're unwilling to handle equipment maintenance and customer issues. Here are some alternatives to consider. Buying an existing laundromat gives you a ready-to-open business with an existing customer base, often $300,000 to $600,000 with established cash flow. Wash and fold services where customers drop off dirty clothes and you handle the washing, drying, and folding. These require fewer machines but more labor. Or mobile laundry routes where you pick up and deliver laundry for apartment complexes that don't have on-site facilities. For risk mitigation, laundromat owners should reserve about 5% to 10% of annual revenue for contingency funds. Location is everything. Avoid areas with new apartment complexes adding in-unit laundry. And energy-efficient equipment reduces the utility burden. Closing. The truth is, there is money in laundromats. But only if you understand that those spinning machines represent a $400,000 or more commitment requiring daily management, not a passive income paradise. Industry surveys show 67% of owners say rising utility costs are their biggest challenge, which explains why so many fail to hit their profit targets. The machines are just tools. Your actual business is convincing enough people to choose your location over staying home or going to competitors. So don't let those busy laundromats fool you. The passive income myth dies when you're unclogging machines at 9 p.m. or dealing with customer complaints on weekends. If this video was eye-opening, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a business breakdown. What business should we analyze next? Drop your suggestions below. Remember, those spinning machines don't always tell the whole story.